That's
No, the endless ones.
it is almost that position. The angle was almost there.
Ooh, here we go. Matsuba holding on to this rage for a while. Oh no, the low parry. Nobi gets the first round.
Round 2.
Yeah, poke the legs, low parry for a low follow-up, and back one to start out round 2.
Ooh, that's a rude awakening every time that back one hits counter. My goodness. Nobi now off to a dominant round number 2.
Matsuba's like, man, you influenced me so much, bro. Stop.
You feel the influence, man. It's right there.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, oof.
You gotta play the guy who influenced you on the player card?
Damn. And you want to be able to also like show him that respect, but man, you get
And he picked the character too.
He did. Favorite character? Nice.
There you go.
Okay. Uh-huh. There you go. He's just a man in front of you. Try to go for the mad axis. Nobi though. Ooh, spend the drive.
A good deep from Matsuba. Bro, that was so good. I love the albatross to the down back 3 there. Finishing the string, and Matsuba is freezing up. He is freezing up right now. Nobi 3 round fit running through him.
That last scramble, there was a lot of opportunities there. He had the right reads, right? But like you said, yeah, he was frozen. And Nobi just ran right through him 3 rounds straight with a Steve Fox. Yeah, Matsuba definitely has to snap out of that state of frozenness and know that, yes, he is playing his most influential player and just go for it.
You know, and he is actually going to just switch the stage here, sticking with Julia. I don't know about that, to be honest. Like, that matchup went terrible. Maybe he just feels like he played it wrong. We'll see how it goes, but I really wish we had seen either a Steve Mirror match here or a Fang.
No, the Steve Mirror match is 4-4, by the way.
Damn.
But yeah, that could have been interesting if you brought up the Fang. But like he said, he's going to stick to the character that resonates with him the most, and he feels like in this matchup, you can make the case for Julia in this matchup, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Julia's a great character. I just feel like, you know, when you play against your opponent and it goes that badly, you have to immediately know, like, what's wrong here. And it didn't. And the way he's defensively freezing up, I felt like, you know, it wasn't necessarily the character, though.
And just to double down on that thought, gets the 10 count. Nobi now grants Matsuba rage, but the Magic 4 lands.
Yeah, it was a float conversion, beat him out of the running 2 that time. So not a ton of damage out of it, but this pixel here from Matsuba, can we get something started? I don't think so. Single jab from Nobi. And immediately sips the water. Puts it back down. We're good.
Just a day in the office here for Nobi. Gets the back 1. Now kind of push for the wall here. Uh-oh. Ooh.
This is crazy.
Ender.
It's like, why was Nobi even using Fang? His team is so dope.
That is true. I don't know why either. Dude, his Fang is crisp. But Matsuba, though, gets the war drum to flag against the wall here.
Finish it. There you go. Matsuba on the board.
Round 3. Fight.
He's waking up. So far, so good on both sides. 10 seconds already spent. They're still trying to find for something big here. But Nobi, like when he stands in the pocket like that, yeah, he just chips away at you.
Man, I was just going to say, I feel like Julia's actually has kind of a hard time against Steve Fox because of the back 1 too, right? A lot of her approach tools can be back 1, just like that.
2 in a row. Definitely a good case study for why this matchup is not in Matsuba's favor.
But here we go. Set point for Nobi to go 2-0. That would be huge for him. That would literally put him in the rank 2 position.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The rank 2 position. Let me see that. Nobi. Oh, wow. Real estate advantage on his side. Matsuba can't do anything. Oh, second time that hit.
Solid stuff. Blocks the blue, and this is looking rough.
Wait a minute. Matsuba, though, gets clipped by the low, and Nobi feeling real happy about his performance there. Why? Again, bring it back to your thought. Yeah, the Steve Fox was so good. I don't understand why the Fang came out. That was picture perfect performance by Nobi.
Yeah, they're having a good time. Nobi, big smile on his face. And at the end of that round there, you know, Matsuba recognized Nobi was probably going to go low. He woke up ducking low, waiting for Nobi's low, but Nobi recognized that. He's like, I'm going to wait for you. Off time low, down 2-1. Smart stuff. And Nobi closes it out there. So with that, you know, Nobi now literally has this exact same record that Rangchu started with, right? 2-1 into a 2-0. Hopefully it doesn't end the same way for him, you know, because right now you see it there. Nobi with 3 points, and the second place close to him is 0 points for Matsuba. Exactly like Rangchu had it, right? Exactly. -1 and -2 the rest of the way through there. This is literally the exact scorecard we had in Group A.
Can I
In
just
that
say-
instance, yes.
Yeah, go. No, I was gonna say
In that instance, I think Matsuba would have been the Pecos there that came through and won at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, that's true, that's true. And if we're gonna recall it, Hyohiko is in Obake's position here because his match with
1 + 2 per round.
Nobi is gonna be very telling. And you know what? Like nothing to lose. 0-2. Now he's all warmed up with the Xiao Yu. So I'm excited.
What?
To see how
Just
that one's
completely
gonna
ate my
pan
input,
out
dude.
Because I don't know, Steve. Deja vu. Sorry.
All right, guys, but we got to take a short break, guys. Don't go anywhere. TWT Japan Regional Finals will continue after this.
愚かだな風間仁
Boom. The music's so sick, dude. Is there like the OST out yet? Aw.
Fate cannot be
I
changed.
think I dashed it all. Oh, it still reaches. That's a long leg.
This
Oh,
Negan?
this is different. This is different. Okay.
This is how he lost the first game really badly when he started out today. And now he's going to try the Negan against Nobi. Let's see if it works
Dude,
out.
Negan's
Nobi
the
back
best.
to the Fang way.
Best character.
We'll see. This is maybe what he was preparing for, but Nobi starting off with a 2-hit string there, but Hyohiko has not made a solid case for this Negan just yet.
Just wait.
Well, there's a nice forward 2 to start out here.
Ooh, sidesteps on this man.
And we're seeing a lot of sidestep left versus Fang have a lot of success here too, right?
Nobi showing he's got sidesteps of his own. Oh, power crushes his way out of that wall situation. Hyohiko turning us doubters to believers in this Negan.
Negan is a very underrated character too.
He is, dude. He's so good.
There was one run
Wow.
in ICFC where there was just so much Negans out there. So Nobi has had his fair share of Negan matchups. So now can get a sizable lead here, Rick.
Hey. Beautiful back one, counter it, finds the shoulder after it. Round count tied.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
And yeah, Negan just his down forward
Not too
one,
bad, dude.
back one, his 10 frame
One,
punish.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, the down forward two is so good. The down back two being safer on blocks too is also a great change for him.
That's true. Ooh, good pickup by Nobi.
That's
and
still long
now
ago when they changed that.
Hyohiko to this side of the stage. Hyohiko trying to battle back for center. Intimidation plus frames. Let's go.
I'm getting kicked. Oh.
All these pokes have been landing for Nobi on the lows. Hyohiko kind of tying up the life lead here.
What? Oh, nice.
Wow, the running 3 from Fang.
You're pretty dope.
Down 4.
Chris was playing it, I
He
guess.
likes doing running attacks, man. You can't stop this guy. Fang one of the slower ones, but still makes it work.
He's very aggressive. That's why people love him. And nice punish on the DF2. And Nobi
Again.
continues his onslaught of aggression here. Piohiko hasn't solved the problem yet in front of him.
Yeah, and the thing about Negan, right, he doesn't have a hop kick, really. He doesn't have this, like, low crush that's really fast and easy to do. That's very
doesn't.
rewarding.
He has
So
no low
dealing with
crush,
a bunch
dude.
of low pokes is going to be a problem, and Fang has some of the best low pokes in the game.
Oh, nice.
And there's the crowd dash headbutt first game to Nobi, and that should secure Nobi a spot.
That should.
It should.
Yes, it really should. Because this is his last match.
So retarded.
This is unlike Rangchu's game where he got 0-2. So we can say with
probably
confidence
not.
that the math checks out.
To be honest.
So, but what's interesting here is that Piohiko, I think did he change characters here? Because again, as much as, the Negan is terrifying, we were saying all the benefits of him, his Xiaoyu just still hits differently. So interesting strategy here. Let's see, who does he lock in with?
It's going to be Negan again. Yeah.
Negan's the best. dude.
I mean, even just by losing that game, that might have also eliminated Piohiko, right? So
Would have been, yeah.
we'll see. I mean, I don't know if he's giving up yet. He's just playing for fun now. But, he did get that round with Negan and looked pretty solid. So let's see if he can do better here.
He can
Nice.
go
Boy.
for 2-1, right? Ooh.
That's
The
a lot of
walk
damage.
towards the launch here, and now
A little weird.
towards. Oh, couldn't get the shank in him.
Can you get the shank in there?
Yeah, and even a 2-1 could make things more interesting, right, overall.
It's safe to say Nobi's in a good spot now. But Nobi playing with rage. Oh, Piohiko denies it completely. So Piohiko on the board.
I'm retarded.
And really slow approach here
No.
from Piohiko.
Yeah, with Negan, like you said, it takes some time for him to start up things. Unlike Xiaoyu, she's very evasive. She's very high octane, the way Piohiko played her in Dorma de Syria. But now Nobi, just adjusting his timing. One more hit would do it for him to close out this round. Piohiko still fighting for his life.
And it's funny, too, because obviously he's a very patient player, Piohiko is. But with Xiaoyu, you have all the movement to kind of hide your patience, right? You're like, look, I'm doing a bunch of stuff, right? But you're just really being patient and waiting for an opportunity. So when you're watching the Negan, he's just kind of backdashing, sidestepping, just standing around a lot. Like, look, I'm just standing.
Yeah, we're standing, trying to look for openings here, but Nobi
That's
able
a high
to break
high
through the
after that knee.
offense and the patience of Piohiko. Able to get that walk, but couldn't get anything out of it. Nobi, has been dictating the way this bit is going to go.
I'm retarded.
The Kempo
I wish I
step
knew
gets,
his fucking
stuck
moves.
there.
Round 3.
I need to learn Marduk, honestly. That's
Okay.
totally high.
The 4-4-2 has actually been pretty good for him.
Let's see if he'll go back to the well with that 4-4-2. Nobi, though, just standing in the pocket here, getting those headbutts in. Commanding that respect out of Piohiko.
Yeah, he tried to size him right for the down push that time. Didn't quite get it out in time. Finished with the 1-2-4, and Nobi just like, all right, just low poke after low poke, and just like that, it is set point for Nobi.
Dude, Nobi, really did his homework. He is just dissecting the offense, or the defense of Piohiko at this point with this Feng Wei. Whoa, my goodness. It's all going downhill here for Piohiko. Can he make this comeback happen? Ooh. Uh-oh. Low after low gets
Oh
the grab
my
rip.
God.
That's going to be it. Nobi getting a big victory here, going to already, and that's 2 straight, 2-0. So, his standing is very secure in the pool at this point.
And nicely done by Nobi. Piohiko, though, that's a rough one. An 0-2 there for him. That's a problem. And look at this. Nobi takes out everybody in the group. So Nobi gonna come out on the first place side of this one for sure. He's gonna be on the winner side of the bracket when we get to our top 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what we talked about off screen here. You were saying like, "Yo, Nobi, let's see if we can make a storyline out of this." But he's writing his own storyline, so we're just witnessing what he's doing.
We'll
right?
see,
We're not saying
man. We
anything.
will see what happens.
We'll see.
I mean, look, the storyline I was hoping for originally for TWT Finals, of course, was that Rangchu could try to be a 2-time champion. That's not happening here because if you guys missed it earlier, he didn't make it out of the Group A. But here we have our Group B results updated. Nobi 4 points here. Uncatchupable for everyone else. That's definitely a word.
Yes.
Then you got 0 points there from Matsuba, which puts him in his second place here. He's got one more set against Ao. And Al still has 2 to go, right? So the maximum points Al can get if he 2-0s and 2-0s would be 3 points total, right? So that would be a secure finish for Al, but he's not out of the woodworks yet, right? He's got to see what happens here with Matsuba first.
Yeah, I think Nobi can say he's waiting in the wings for his top 4 matches, but you have to admit now Ao and Matsuba kind of have to fight tooth and nail to secure that spot because 1 point can make all the difference here, but going up against each other, I think Ao does has had Matsuba's number, so Matsuba has to play this with a little more urgency here because that's his last match of the day, while Ao has Piohiko and Matsuba to face.
Yeah, and the thing also is that Matsuba has the lead over Al currently, though, by 1 point, right? So that matchup with Piohiko is going to matter. Oh, so scores have been
Get the
updated
fuck
here.
outta
Okay,
here.
so things are a little bit different now, but overall still...
I was like standing behind
fine
him.
Kenobi there. Yeah,
I didn't even
uncounted
try to break it,
mistake
'cause
for
I
anyone else right now.
was gonna go
But
right
the
past me.
-1 and the 0 there for Al and Matsuba, that's still the
Bullshit.
thing to look for, right? Because we need a second place finisher.
Yeah, so all eyes are on Matsuba and Ao. He can still play kind of spoilers for Ao.
Definitely. Yep.
But it's still, yeah, that's everyone's just chasing after second place next to Nobi to head towards the top 4. But you have to admit, yeah, this is still very interesting because Piohiko still has that 1 match with Ao. Is he going to rock the
What?
ring? Is he not? Matsuba also, you know, she did bring out the Fang, the Julia. Ao is the only one that's kind of been faithful to just the Kunimitsu.
Exactly, and you know, you mentioned Piohiko could still potentially play spoiler for Al.
What?
And that's the thing, right? He's yet to win a game today, so he's like motivated just from that aspect. He's like, I'm not gonna make it out of his group, but I don't want to go out here and not win a single game against anybody. And even winning a game here could be detrimental for Al, and that is the match we are gonna get next. It will be Al versus Piohiko.
So I'm just wondering, I'm very curious to see if he's still going to stick
Oh,
to
no.
the Negan.
I don't think so.
He was he stuck with it, even though the Xiao Yu
No blue
did have a
stuff?
little more dominant performance up against Matsuba, but I know, yeah, you grind out characters in tough
Damn.
situations, but this
That was
is
gonna be a 1+2.
this is the Tekken World Tour, man. This is regional finals. Like I don't know if this is the
Turkey.
best possible place to bring out a test your character.
It's very odd because even today, the Ling Xiaoyu looked better than Negan has looked throughout all the matches we've seen from him. He's only had 4 games, but in those 4 games, 3 of them were Negan, and the best looking one was the Ling Xiaoyu.
Perfect. So, yeah, I would love to get the frame of mind, right, of Piohiko because
Piohiko.
I think he's gained a lot of fans and a lot of notoriety for that.
Piohiko.
In ICFC, there's so much highlights of him using Ling shenanigans in his favor. So
Ling
we just have to wait and see.
shenanigans, dude.
While Ao, I don't think he has to deviate too much from the game plan. He's been looking crisp. I think his toughest opponent is behind him, and at least he was able to get 1 point out of Nobi. Now he just gotta stay the course and still continue his dominance with that Kunimitsu.
Yeah, I think as long as Al wins this set, then he's in decent position. But if he
Rib's
gets
using a real
2-0
green
here by
screen,
Piohiko,
and the guy on the right is
that's where it's
using
like complete
software.
disaster, right? So, you know, Piohiko, like, based on what we've seen today, I'm hoping that he does not pick the Negan, right? Like, the Negan has yet to win a
Fuck that,
game.
dude.
He's
Pick the
given 3
Negan.
chances at this point. 3 chances,
More
0 games for
chances,
Negan,
dude.
right? The Ling Xiaoyu lost the game as well, but it was the best looking game that we've seen out of him. He has long-term experience with the Ling Xiaoyu. A lot of highlights, as you mentioned, as well from ICFCs, etc. So I would just love to see him start out with Ling Xiaoyu here, and if not Ling, then at least a Martyr.
Yes, I mean we were just talking about his Marduk too. The way he's able to space out his opponent, catch him with counter hits. The flash hooks have been on point. His Valley Tudos, the tackles as well as his mix up with the right or left hand have been really good. Garase is like up there with like Yojin Boy's Marduk too. So yeah, either of those two make a strong case. Heck, even bring out the Katarina. He's actually pretty good with Katarina as well. So I think maybe it's
Katarina
time to bench
Alvarez.
Canadian, especially going up against Ao that has this also this chip on his shoulder to run it back with Nobi. Yeah, you can make the case that he should switch characters.
I just saw someone in the chat talk about whether or not the next game will have a good Yoshimitsu. I'm like, are you kidding me? Did you not play Yoshimitsu in this game, bro? Learn to play. You know? But also, in this Japan top 4, we have a Yoshimitsu. You know what I mean? Like,
You got to tune in.
the character's pretty good. But yeah, here we go. We're into our next match here. Ling Xiaoyu to kick it off, and wow, the Fang Wave from Ao.
Okay, yeah, he's brought out the Feng Wei before. Not so much succession with his Kunimitsu. Yes, it's pretty solid, but you're going up against the final boss of Piohiko here, which is the Ling Xiaoyu. The crowd or the chat definitely is going to go wild for this Ling Xiaoyu. Storming Flower to open him up to start things off.
No. Fucking so cheap, dude.
Okay, yeah, dude, why were we seeing Negan ever?
Right? Look at that. Look, he's just hell on wheels on this character. The punishes are on point. He's on the trigger mostly, unable to punish that, but still, good start for Piohiko.
Dude, I cannot dash.
Ooh.
I'm so curious about why Ao decided to pick Feng Wei here too.
Yeah, the Kunimitsu matchup, I feel like he's won more, but now he's...
No.
Uh-oh. Nice wake-up option there. Oh, goes low that time. Piohiko again. He's a demon on this character.
Look, I don't want to go too far with my thoughts on this, but if you even lose one game here, couldn't that be a problem for Ao when he plays against Matsuba after this?
That's true. It would be, right?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, these players, you know, they have the best judgment. We're just here to observe, but so far it seems like on paper, the Piohiko's Ling's been working out so far. But Ao, now maybe the Feng's warmed up.
There you go. Counter it with the down back there. And Ao opting not to use headphones this time. You know, that's the old school tournament veteran status. Like back in the day, we didn't have headphones at every stage. We had to play with no sound most of the time.
No sound.
He wants to hear the gasps of the commentators too. He wants to hear us gasp with this Feng Wei.
I love the back four fish hook to check while Ling is back turned.
You can see the Piohiko's way more playful now. And now he sees good escape, but that is playing in Piohiko's hand here. Down back three to alleviate the wall pressure.
Dude, I
Piohiko's
broke
still on
it.
Hey, pick it up and shoulder. Yes, sir. Down 4-1.
What?
Down 4-1.
That didn't work.
You ain't gonna AOP onto this one.
I hate this game.
I say if Ao wins this, all the
Fuck,
Feng
he
hits
just
have
blue
won.
moves, dude. What the
Probably
fuck?
whoever picked Feng.
Wait,
hate
this is
Marduk
all
so
three
much.
Fangs in the same group too, right?
Matsuba, Ao, and
Nobi, yeah.
It is only Piohiko. I'd be surprised. I won't be surprised if Feng didn't
And next game, Piohiko might as well do it, bro.
Yeah, he should. Watch out. Finals. Oh my god. It's
Oh.
just the dissection and ow. Just capitalizing, I would have to say, on the shaken confidence of Piohiko.
What?
Because now it just seems like Piohiko's...
I got him.
yeah, he's kind of running...
That's my
He's
mistake.
catching up with everyone that's already been warmed up.
All right, Piohiko, now's the time. Pick the Fang Wei. He's prepared to select. Fang Wei time. You got to do it, bro. Come on. Who's one?
No, that... Who picked Feng? I heard Feng.
I heard Fang. Is it the mirror?
I don't know.
Come on, there's no way, right?
That's the true... wait, we're not sure. I don't know if they can change...
Oh, you're right. That's not the game one. That's right.
Yeah.
I think it's Ling,
Could
though.
be. Okay. Could be Ling, could be...
Negan!
Okay. Maybe he knows Tekken 8's coming out and he knows that he has to enjoy Negan now.
It's my
Dude, her
last
parry's
chance to
so
play
ass.
this guy.
Come on.
Guys.
Why's her
let me
parry so
win
bad?
him.
Imagine he
Not
wins the
make
set
it.
now with Negan. That would be so tight, actually.
Oh, dude, what a character arc, right? If he's
Yeah.
able to do that. But Ao has other plans. He wants to dominate this match. He wants to get 2-0. So you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to snatch the victory out of Ao's hands if you're gonna do that with Negan.
Good trade for Ao here with that back one. Man, counter hit trades changed Tekken 7 so much.
I know, it's so good. I mean, it's just so hype. The way you said Negan was like at the end of like a Scooby-Doo episode. Negan! I would have gotten away with it too if Ao didn't get in the way. But now Ao is in the deficit. Oh, gets the splat. Oh no, wall pressure.
There you
but
go.
Nice block. Okay, Piohiko.
Nice punish.
His mind's percolating now. Let's
I
go.
mean-
Negan, prove us wrong.
I love that 10 frame punish as a whiff punisher from Negan. It's so much fun.
So good, right?
Yeah, just down forward 1-1 delayed is so good too. Wow, where did that Wild Stand 2 come from? He didn't get the combo on the
What?
4-4. Why?
Oh, the rising
That's so
bat
fucked up.
really was on the money there, but Ao.
Actually, the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh.
And I've been on the internet for a while.
Less frames. Uh-oh.
What? That was sick. Oh my gosh.
Nice forward too. Dude, Negan,
That was crazy.
the best character.
Hey, Piohiko. You turned doubters into
Oh,
believers.
close.
Oh, it was a good try.
Yeah.
I mean, that Power Crush, obviously, it's a launcher, but it's also launch punishable on block.
It's like minus
And you can stop
20
your offense
something.
just to punish accordingly, which is what Ao did.
It's very punishable.
Count, that's a wall splat.
Yeah.
There we go. Momentum
Nice.
is swinging in Pio Hiko's
Oh,
favor
that
here.
was such a
Lights
sick
out.
conversion.
Ow. Oh, wow.
That was so
struggling.
sick. How he sidestepped
Bells,
again to
my
get the wall and then did the down
Chasing
3
him
push
down,
4 because he
good
knew that
slap
was all he
there,
could
but
get.
Able to get that third round.
That was so sick.
Right now, if you're Matsuba, though, you want Pio Hiko to win this game. Take as many
Yeah,
points
you
away from Ao as possible.
Good defense on Ao's side. Being tested with the strings of Pio Hiko.
Oh,
Beautiful.
sidestep pop kick.
Side step hop kick. Ao being a constantly moving target. Shoulder to end it out.
Oh my gosh! Is it enough damage? The wall carry here? The wall's too close. The block from Ao. Ao's gonna hold on.
Ao taking it to the final
Oh
round. Pio
my
Hiko
gosh.
wants to just get one round in. Let's do this with the Negan. He believes we are Negan,
Matsuba
ladies and gentlemen.
needs Pio Hiko to get this round, I think. Counter it down back 3. Oh!
What a launch here. Ao spacing immaculately. Pio Hiko now put in a very tough spot here.
Wait. Big down forward 2. Combo's gonna be weird. The wall's gonna be too close again, I believe. No, this time it's good. The blue star
Nice.
drive. What?
To pick him up. Yeah.
No way,
yeah,
we're going
yeah.
the other way. Sidewall splat.
Uh-oh. One
Oh, the shoulder.
The shoulder, the Iron Fortress. Ao gets 2-0 against Pio Hiko, ending his run here.
Wow.
I believe that was so close.
That was craziness. Ao holds on there to get the 2-0. And man, now we got to look at that scorecard because if that was a 2-1 or something, it would have been more interesting. But I feel like Ao now definitely has the lead over Matsuba.
Ao now,
As that
brown
will be
gal.
the last set as well in this group.
That's true. And
Ao now,
let's take it
brown
back to
gal.
that moment, right, where he was able to use the rage drive to reset the combo and get a new one. That was like, oh my god, this can happen. This can actually happen. But wait, it's Fang, ladies and gentlemen. We forgot
Blue
the rage drive. It was blue stuff right off the bat. And I have to say, I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but I feel like the players that chose Fang, they all won. Like when they chose Fang. So that's their
Pio
soul care.
Hiko should have picked
No, no.
Fang.
He didn't get the memo. He didn't get the memo.
Damn, yeah, rough day for Pio Hiko, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously tried out a lot of Negan today. The
Mm-hmm.
Negan, you know, actually did the best we've seen it all night at that final game there, so that was a good
Yeah.
showing at least at the end. But still unable to close out and had a couple of chances there. But Ao, man, he was so clutch. Honestly, if you look
Yeah.
back throughout, I think the only set where Ao was clutch and he didn't close out was against Nobi, right? Still went to final round that
Yes.
situation. But here you see it, Ao with 1 point now, and Matsuba with 0, and that is our final set of the day for the group stages as well, because Ao versus Matsuba 0-0 and only 1 point. So I think whoever wins the set wins.
Yeah, Ao versus Matsuba, that's where it's all gonna lie down. I mean, this is going to be very telling. So I'm excited to see that happen. But you know what? Again, I just want to give a shout out once again to Pio Hiko. Like, I'm excited to see him more in tournaments and bring out that Xiao Yu. Again, guys, if you knew his run in top 16 to now,
Yeah,
like he wasn't even supposed to be here. He was a
16
17th
damage.
place spot. So due to some technicalities, he was brought in. And what a showing in his top 16 performance. So I'm excited to see the journey ahead of him. So round of applause for him. But now, last game is going to be Matsuba versus Ao to settle the score. And it's so close, Rip. It's just 1 point. 1 point difference.
27 damage. I
And
should
there
have
you
moved.
see it. The trophy's there for Nobi, officially qualified into the winner side of the bracket. So now our final match here does determine who will be joining into that top 4 from the lose side bracket. It will be either Ao or Matsuba. But again, you know, whoever wins the set is going to be the one that gets out of here.
Yes. Yes, that is true. Fang mirror match. Let's see it happen. I want.
Somehow, I don't think that's what we're going to get. But this is a wild match. Like, you know, we looked at the names earlier. We said, okay, Nobi and Ao, they're probably the favorites that people recognize to make it out. But, you know, anyone could make it out. And Matsuba could be the wild card. And this is what it comes down to. Just one set. Ao and Matsuba. Matsuba's been very strong today. You know, obviously Nobi had his number, but Nobi's also the player that he's most influenced by with the Steve Fox, and that's the character he picked against him. Ao doesn't have that power. You know, Ao didn't influence him. Ao doesn't pick Steve Fox against him.
That's true.
So we'll see how Matsuba does. And I'm also curious what character he brings out. You know, is it gonna be the Julia here, or will it be the Fang?
Yeah, and not to mention also Nobi got victories over everyone, so you can't really not. You can say the same for Ao, right? Like that one loss is definitely gonna haunt them. Well, it's haunting them now because they have to face each other. But I would say Ao with a great showing of that Fang. I'm not sure if he's gonna bring it out again, but it's definitely gonna give him that vote of confidence. And you have to admit, Matsuba is kind of the one that's been put on ice. So hopefully he's all warmed up for this match because it's all gonna come down to this: who's gonna make it out of the pools here, since Nobi has already secured a spot. And yeah, when it comes to Ao's characters, we did see the Fang, the Kunimitsu. I wonder if we did say he has that Pocket Noctis. He's also been trying. I mean, I think he brought out a Zafina one point, so
Yeah,
there's a
got
lot
Miguel
to think
too.
about. Oh yeah, the Miguel. His Miguel's crazy. Like his
It's
side
very
steps are
good.
super on point. Yeah,
He played Miguel quite a bit when he was kind of taking his break, I felt like. I think maybe in Tag 2 as well, actually. So Miguel, definitely one of his stronger characters, and I think that's a character that's underutilized, but not something that he probably needs in this kind of a situation. I feel like it's a wild cards pick he brings out just in case he's having trouble with someone or something. But, you know, chat, I did see you ask, you know, top 4 will be a winner's bracket and loser's bracket. So making it out the highest in your pool, that gets you on the winner side. Getting out in second place in your group, that puts you on the loser side. So Nobi will be on the winner side of the bracket, which of course, if you guys are familiar with the top 4 winner side of the bracket, you got to win one set and then boom, you're going to Amsterdam essentially. So we will see.
So I'm just thinking that Nobi is going to face Pecos in the winner's side on the top 4. And now I'm pretty sure Obake is looking closely who he's going to face. It would be Ao or will it be Matsuba? Because that's going to be the final match of this Pool B in this very interesting format, this take no prisoners format. At least if we get to the top 4, we see some semblance of like, all right, this is like a tournament style format, you know what? And at least if you're able to make it to winners finals, you can secure your spot already to Amsterdam.
Exactly, but still gonna be a lot of pressure here. Here's the player card from Al. We just threw it there, Poch.
Yeah, Al again. He loves jogging. He loves jogging.
Yes,
You can't read
nailed
that?
it.
Yeah, hobbies, jogging. Start in 2010. Oh, okay. I was gonna. Like taught me a little bit.
it paid off,
Honestly, I
man.
was like,
Thanks, Weemar.
Thanks, Weemar.
See, I do a real good job of just throwing you under the bus there like that. That was nice.
That's
There
cool.
you go,
I was
Poch.
like, oh.
Handle it.
Handle the slide. Like learn N3 Japanese. So we'll see how that
Perfect, yeah.
goes.
Started playing way back in 2010. I remember. You know.
That's true. Yeah, so we're going to head back to the stage here. And for those of you just joining us now, this is the final match of Pool B. It's going to be
That's so
Matsuba
weird.
versus Ao. Winner of this will be moving on with
How have you
Nobi,
never done that?
along with
Not
Pecos
one
and
time.
Obake. Those are the two that made it out of Pool A. Yes, Pyohiko did not make it out of this pool, as well as Rangchu and, oh my goodness, who's the...
Bikun.
Bikun, yes, Bikun. Thank you. Again, this is a crazy format, and you can't say that you're safe unless you have your ticket to Amsterdam already.
That's true. But let's see, guys. This will be the final match here in the group stages. Ao versus Matsuba. And again, you know, it's all on the line here, man. This is it. You're either going to be going to the top 4 or you're not. You're out of the tournament. You're out of the year, essentially, right? You got to go to the LCQ, basically, at that point, if you want to have a chance at even making it into those TWT finals.
And the LCQ, if you think this format's brutal, dude, LCQ as well. You're gonna, I mean, technically, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people that didn't make it to the group stage in
damn
the
they are.
LCQ. So now we're gonna see Kunimitsu and Julia. Okay, to settle the score here, Ao versus Matsuba.
And we saw this earlier too, right? The Julia versus Kunimitsu matchup, and it's actually pretty decent on both sides. So let's see how it goes this time around. I believe this was actually the Rangchu Bikun match that we saw.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. A lot of representation for Kunimitsu and Julia, but now Julia find herself back against the wall here. Uh-oh.
At least that back two isn't like a wall splat knockdown anymore, so it's a nice little change.
Yeah, actually, I was reminded of that. I'm like, huh? Then backspin?
But right now, Matsuba with rage gets kunai'd. And now with the first round.
Round 2.
Okay, good showing for Al, but again, this is definitely race to 2 here, so Matsuba has plenty of time to adjust, but he's got to do it fast.
Little party crasher action to start it off. Man, look at Al's space control here, man. Even just dashing up to get the jab punish there. Got him, man. Her down forward one is so silly.
That's true. That was crazy.
Like the options after it, the fact it's delayable, how punishable it is after the second hit, the fact it's still a third hit after that, especially with the walls behind you, it's all too good.
Crazy good, right? So now Al finding the momentum here, and Matsuba able to get the bow and arrow.
Give me 2 of them. Give me 2 of them.
2-hit low Matsuba strikes and gets to round number 2. Oh, he's going low this time.
Nice conversion out of the float.
Ooh, give that blue mountain crusher. Now we see that Ao tried to DFQ his way out of it, but no, gets clipped, and Matsuba still keeping his corner, takes the round.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is interesting. If he gets one game in, they're tied up.
Got him! Beautiful!
What a punish by Matsuba, the twisting arrow cannon. And my goodness, look at where we're at. Corner situation here for Ao. He's got to fight his way back to the center of the stage.
Will crowd sweep, trying to make up his life disadvantage.
Able to duck the high. Ao has rage, but Matsuba's other plans ends it with a lashing arrow, and Matsuba gets one in. I would love to see the score update in real time here, but
Score
that's a
doesn't
good
matter
showing.
though. Score is not going to matter
you're right.
because they're equaling up that the point differential between games is going to make whoever wins the set come out on top in points and win the head-to-head.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. A lot on the line here. Ao. Still sticking with the Kunimitsu. Matsuba again with the Julia. This is the character that's brought him so much success, and rightfully so. He's able to stuff the offensive Kunimitsu. Good and strong showing. Now, no walls.
Yeah, and this is Ao's year on the line essentially.
Right. Oof, a lot of pressure here.
Stream is
Matsuba could
live.
play spoiler for him.
You ready?
I love how they rock the whole intros out.
Fight.
Might be
Tension is
tournament
in
mode.
the, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm so used to online.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro.
dude, catching him. Matsuba, though.
Man, this is a
Overextension there.
really close round. Nice sidestep right there from Ao. Oh my gosh, they were both going for the gusto, but Matsuba's gonna win it. And Ao is in trouble.
Yeah, this is not looking too good for Al here. Matsuba, though, can't let go
that's
of the
barricade?
momentum. He's going to want to keep pushing
I
forward.
didn't know that.
Okay, gets the plus frames, but oh, what a heartbreaker for Al.
Laid on the punish there.
He's like, ow.
Man, nothing is working out for Ao right now.
Matsuba, though, he's still gutsy with going for these lows. Oh, but
Wow.
the movement.
That was so sick there. Sidestep right, duck for the high, got the launch.
Yep. Let's see if he can go back to that same type of hit and run play style. Matsuba, though, locking him down. Oh, Ao has rage.
Lunge punch is good. The pixel. Down for 2 so far. Didn't get a whip punch. The hop kick from Ao. Don't drop the combo, bro. Oh my gosh.
Cannot.
Oh my god. Oh, is that too far? Oh, it hit.
Oh,
Bro,
my
that was
God.
scary. That was so scary. Ao making it interesting.
In style, I would have to say. Man, that's actually good. At least he gained a little bit of confidence back. Look at the life, the pixel of health that was left. But now, I don't know if that deterred Matsuba in any way. Al's got to do that 3 times.
Jeez Louise.
Nerves of steel on both these players. But Matsuba, though, he's been winning in the poke department. But nice punish on Al's side.
Man, every round I
It's
feel like
away.
Matsuba has such a big life lead from these pokes.
Right? It's all adding up, but Now, you know what? He needs to get those big launches, but oh, bow and arrow lands flush rip.
The pixel again, and this time the party
Okay,
crash.
so
It
wait.
is set point for Matsuba to go into